Alright, folks, what is going on? Hope you guys are doing well. A couple of things. One, I tried to tune my audio a little bit, so let me know how things sound. If possible, I appreciate that. Maybe I'm a little bit quieter, maybe... I don't know. Oh, excuse me. Two, though, I want to go ahead and show this off. So I almost forgot about this season, but I did actually, for once, want to play Pokemon. Because when we connect, the season has ended. So we did this, I don't know, 3 weeks ago, a month ago. And check this out. So specifically, look at this screen. Let's check the rules. Ranked Battles Season 14 is underway, and yeah, I'm not using my Switch 2 Pro Controller to play Pokemon. Decide the ruler of the skies in the special season featuring flying type Pokemon. Special promotions, whatever. This ends August 6th, which I don't know when that is. Okay, it's in about 10 days. Eligible Pokemon. Flying type Pokemon. No more than one Pokemon with the same Pokedex number may be used. Lemios Pokedex number whatever the fuck. Number 22, only Fan Rotom may participate. Of the Pokemon that can participate, no more than one of the following special Pokemon may join. Yveltal and Rayquaza. So, Sky Battles are back. Everything else is the same as far as the rule sets go. Let me actually... where's my settings? Alright, that should be a little bit better. Okay, so like I was saying, all of the rules are the same, with the exception being that it's Sky Battle rules. The promotion rewards are nothing but a bunch of feathers, which I'm perfectly fine with because I'm kind of actually playing this one for the fun of it, which I haven't gotten to do in... when did this game come out? Okay, so with that being said, before we even hop into this, let's go ahead and take a look at what our applicable options are. So, we already know that our two legendaries, which we're going to try to not use because I just haven't used them, are Rayquaza and Yveltal. Of the Pokemon that we can use that are fully evolved, we've got Charizard, Pidgeot, Crobat, but it's in numerical order, so Golbat comes first. Farfetch'd, does Surfetch'd count? I highly doubt Surfetch'd is usable. Yeah, so it's only Cantonian Farfetch'd. Scyther with no Scizor, which makes sense. And also no Cleavor, of course. Gyarados, Aerodactyl, Dragonite, Crobat, Delibird, Skarmory... Delibird might actually be useful here. Skarmory, Swablu, Altaria. Trying to not mention NFEs. Salamence, Rayquaza, of course. Staraptor, Fan Rotom, Emolga, Talonflame, Vivillon, Hawlucha, Noivern, Corviknight, Squawkabilly, and Flamigo. Flamigo is one you do not want to use here. Yeah, that's... boy. Yeah, Flamigo and Hawlucha, you probably don't want to use in the flying type only battle, because there's not going to be too many options. But let's take a look. The obvious answer is Rotom Fan, right? Like, of course, Rotom Fan is going to be the big swinger here. But, like, okay, so example, instead of using Rayquaza, what if we used either Dragonite or Salamence? And we were looking at ice type attacks. So I'm going to go ahead and... close this. We're going to look... well, rather, I'm going to verbalize exactly what I'm thinking here. So if we want to go ahead and make a good team, Especially if we're not going to be using a legendary like Rayquaza. We're gonna have to play our cards right. Now, Salamence is a fantastic Pokemon. Does not really need its Mega Stone, but it does help it. Goes from what, 135? 135 to 145 attack, so it is nice. Not really necessary, but it is nice. I guarantee pretty much everybody's probably going to be using Rayquaza. So we're going to need, well, first off, we're going to need Ice-type moves regardless, because everything's going to be Flying-type. There's going to be a ton of Flying Dragons out there. So Ice moves are a must. The only problem is, how do we get them? Are we stuck to things like Special Ice Beam, for example? And if so, what's going to be the best Pokemon for that? Of note, Salamence does not seemingly get any ice moves. Like, at all. Doesn't get Stone Edge. That's nice. Nice, but it's not ice. I thought I got like Ice Fang or something. Okay, so first off, if I want to go ahead and do the non-meta route, my best pick is probably going to be Dragonite. If I run Special Dragonite and use its Mega Stone, that'll be really nice, but I'll be shoehorned into specifically using Special Dragonite, which is going to be kind of problematic. I don't think Dragonite has any other ice moves other than Ice Beam. And let's see, I'm taking a look here. I gotta move my remote from my AC. Ice Beam. It does get Ice Punch. Okay, that's really big. Because now suddenly I can run Physical Dragonite. Which means I don't need a Mega Stone. I can make it similar to Metagross. I won't need Earthquake. So I can run, like, Ice Punch, and then, like, maybe Dragon Stab. I do need to be worried about Rotom Fan. Rotom Fan is likely going to be all over the place, because the vast majority of Pokemon here are going to be weak to Electric. I'm also considering not using Gyarados because of that. Aerodactyl could be good. Rock Stab is amazing. It's a physical attacker. It can get a distance move and like Rock Slide. I'm sure it gets like Stone Edge or something. So right off the bat, we have Dragonite and Aerodactyl as contenders. I'm looking more at Dragonite. Excuse me. Yeah, we don't have a crazy amount of things. We do also get E-Speed to pick things off, which is awesome. We love E-Speed around these parts. Also Thunder Punch, too. So I can get a nice 1-2 combo with, like, Bolt Beam punches, E-Speed, and then, like, Dragon Stab, which could be, I don't know, Dragon Rush, maybe? Does it matter? Probably Dragon Rush. Boom. Alright, we have a Dragonite picked out. That's a beauty. Going down the rest of this list, like I was saying, Aerodactyl could be a good pick here. Let's see. Rock Blast is pretty cool. Rock Slide is there. It does naturally learn Stone Edge through level up. Again, don't necessarily need the Mega Stone. The Mega could be better here because it gains another 30 attack. That's huge. Sky Attack if we really need it. Dual Wing Beat's good. Really just looking for physical rock. Does it get like Ice Fang? If it gets Ice Fang, it does get Ice Fang. That's nice. Not super strong, but Ice Fang, Dragon Claw, Stone Edge. That's not bad. That's not bad. I want to go ahead and take a look at the rest of what we're dealing with here. Now that I'm looking at it, the Steel Flyings are going to be problematic. We've got Skarmory. We'll have Corviknight. Just those two, but those are worrying enough. And both Dragonite and Aerodactyl will get access to something that can at least threaten them in like Fire Punch or Fire Fang or something. So now we have to worry about the last thing here. What is going to be our last Pokemon? It could ironically be one of the Steel Flyings themselves. There's no Fairy Pokemon we can use to be immune to Dragon. Gyarados could be common. Gyarados can still be useful. Like the one that I have been using. It can still be really useful. But I will have to be horribly worried about Rotom. Do I have... Like, there's no ground flying types, right? Gliscor's not in this game. Yeah, nothing at all is immune to Emolga / Rotom, which will be hitting like trucks with their stab. The best you can do is neutralize it with either a dupe or like the dragon Pokemon. Yeah, there's nothing you can really do about that. For the memes, I could run Scyther, but I only have this one stream, so I do want to try and take care of this in one go. Picking Rotom or Emolga would be nice too, because it's at least defensive and a nice pocket. Like, I mean, they're gonna threaten everything. Do I have... Because, I mean, I'm not about to sit here and, like, take an age to look at shit. But let me go ahead and see, Controller turned off. Let me see what we have in the boxes here. Search boxes. Yeah. Search boxes are Rotomus. We've got a few. So we do have some Rotom we can use. We're not really going to worry about like natures or anything, because no. As much as I would like to run Vivillon, that would be literally exceedingly detrimental. Any of these good? Doesn't matter. I don't think it really matters. So we do have Rotoms if we want to go down that route. And Emolga's pretty common to find. I don't think... Admittedly, I don't think using Emolga would be a good idea, even though I think it would be fun. Because, like, what is the stat differential here? 428 versus... What is it, like 480 something on Rotom? 520. Base Rotom is 440. All of the appliance forms are 520. Yeah, that would be literally just objectively bad. Like, really, really, really bad. That is, what, a 100-point difference? Nearly? 92? So we could do Dragonite, Aerodactyl, Rotom. Rotom offers some defense against opposing Rotom and Emolga. It does help with the steals because they're not going to resist. What would Fan Rotom run? Charge Beam is pretty cool. I mean, of course we're going special, right? Yeah, of course we're going special. Why did I even think about that? Shadow Ball. Light Screen. Do we get Reflect too? We could dual screen. Rotom does get dual screens. Interesting. And it's fascinating too because we don't need paralysis, so we don't have to factor in T-Wave because paralysis is useless. So like something like Discharge isn't even really worth considering. So we could do like dual screens. T-Bolt. Shadow Ball is there for stab, but do we have a better option? That is the question. Will-O-Wisp is interesting. Will-O-Wisp is really interesting, actually. Hold the fucking phone. Will-O-Wisp will absolutely cripple most of these Pokemon. Charizard is here for whatever that's worth. Charizard could be a popular pick, actually. Considering that Zard has 2 different Mega Forms, it offers a little bit of versatility. Zard Y has a good moveset in, like, Dragon Pulse. Flamethrower for stab. Some other stuff. So, Zard could be a little bit worrisome, but I don't think too much. Going down the list of what is applicable, though, like, Rayquaza is physical. Yveltal should be physical. I mean, like, Yveltal has some special moves, but, like, Oblivion Wing's physical, right? Or is it special? Okay, it can attack on both sides. Oblivion Wing is... It is a special move. Okay, that's what... I was kind of thinking that, but, like, it felt like it was a physical move for some reason. So Oblivion Wing, you do kind of have to be worried about. There's a good chance... looking at its moveset, it'll be much more special than physical. Even though it does get a really solid physical move pool. Really solid, damn. Regardless, I think more people are going to be bringing Rayquaza. And that's what I have the other stuff for. So yeah, Aerodactyl, Dragonite, Rotom, is that what we're feeling? Crobat's more physical. It does get Nasty Plot, but it is more physical to begin with. Scarm is physical slash defensive. Altaria is more special, but I don't think we really have to worry about that. Mega Altaria actually is the only fairy type in this meta. That's interesting. I wonder if that merits any use. No, because, like, Altaria is good, but I would be heavily reliant on its Mega Stone. Yeah, as a Mega, it gets a ton to its offenses, but it's only 110. So I would have to rely on super effective damage. And the fact that it's a fairy type, which I don't love. I think using that is neat as an idea, but I don't think it's very good in practice. That is a cool niche for Altaria, though. Elements is more physical. It does have an amazing special move pool, but it is more physical. So yeah, we could totally use Rotom as support. Dual screens, wow, T-Bolt. Kind of weird, but honestly, it's kind of all it needs. Talonflame's more physical. It'd be immune to WoW, but I don't think we're gonna be seeing Talonflame much. Noivern, much more special. Corviknight, similar to Skarm. Yeah, I really feel like there's only a few things that will really bypass an attack specially from this setup. I don't know if we really need dual screens on Rotom, but we'll go ahead and give it a try anyway. Dragonite, Aerodactyl, Rotom. I think that's going to be the team. And we're going to see how well it works. Off. And we're just going to have to go with what we've got. We're not going to have any, Boy, I really got to go through these boxes at some point. Like, really bad. Alright, so we've got a Rotom here. Let's see if I have a Dratini line member. Got a few, even. Where the fuck did I get all these goddamn Dratinis from? They must have just been random alphas, I guess. We'll just pick this one because it looks good, I guess. I don't know. It doesn't really matter. I have plenty of items to actually make whatever. And then Aerodactyl. Do I have an arrow in here? Oh yeah, the shiny alpha one. I don't want to use that. That's too cool. Lonely Nature. Ugh, dude, if only it had max attack, that would have been sick. Alright, let's go ahead and revive an Aerodactyl really quick. Can I just... This game really is still fun. Like, the prospect of it is so nice, but... man, did they gimp it. Okay, I talked to you? Yeah. Yeah, I'll take care of it. Okay, the fuck did it? Okay. There we go. Okay, I'm gonna stick these guys here. Whatever. I don't really get how that works. Like, it works the way you might think it wouldn't. But whatever. Okay, donuts, key items, Rotom catalog. Okay, let's go ahead and level everything up. I've got plenty of things to go around. Wait, why am I doing this? I only need to get to level 50. Alright, that was stupid. Anyway. Yeah, not doing competitive singles. Hard habit to break. Okay, so. I'm gonna need the speed calculator. Move cooldown calculator. While this is loading up, let's go ahead and evolve Jatini really quick. Dragonite, we're gonna be running physical Dragonite. We'll just go with extreme speed. Fire punch. Or not fire punch. Ice punch. Remove fire punch for thunder punch. Why is this? Then how do you delete a move on this fucking website? Okay, we're just gonna add Dragonite again then. Dragonite. Bolt beam punches, and then Dragon Rush. Could do Dragon Claw instead for the speed, but Dragon Rush has the power. Okay, so right off the bat, E-Speed has its lowest cooldown. I don't really have to worry about much, I think. If I just go Adamant, that could be good. I'll go 252 attack. What do I... How much bulk do I need? I wish I could remember exactly how I made my first Dragonite, because that's... I mean, that's similar to what I need. I can invest enough to get it to 4 seconds. Instead of 425. Okay, so 36 speed EVs reduces Thunder and Ice Punch to 4 seconds instead of 4.5, I think. Oh, it's 4.25. Okay, so that means if I want to reduce it further, I need another multiple of 36, which would be 72. No, it would actually be more. Okay, so it doesn't drop to 3.75 seconds until I invest 100 points. Which, that's not very worth it. We can drop it to 32 points of speed. Or 36, excuse me. 36 points of speed brings it down to 4 seconds instead of 4.25. Now the question is, do I invest in physical bulk or just HP? I mean, I could do both. I still have 280 EVs after going into attack. I could do like... Yeah, I can do 124. 124 HP, 96 defense. For a rough, that's not bad. I don't know exactly how that'll calc out, but I think that's okay. Let me put on a notepad really quick. These team building streams are very interesting. By you. How many have I been farming up? Well, you can literally see the numerical value of how many I've farmed up. But I wasn't farming them. That was just from playing the game. Okay, yeah, so we'll go ahead and go with this. Drag will be 124, 252, 98. It's supposed to be 96, but whatever. And then 00, 36. Okay. That's not bad. And this thing's moveset will be E-Speed, Bolt Beam Punches, and Dragon Rush. Whoop. Aerodactyl, which I will give its Mega Stone because I think that's going to be best. Aerodactyl probably won't even need any speed because of how fast it is. What did we say I want to use with Aerodactyl? Stone Edge, of course. Stone Edge is awesome. Aerodactyl's Stone Edge immediately has a 5-second cooldown. I wonder if even slightly investing that will reduce it. We can run Dragon Claw if we want, but we have Ice and Fire Fang for coverage. So if we really wanted to, we could do that. We could also run Double Stab with Rock. We have things like Rock Slide, Rock Blast. Rock Tomb, yeah. The special ancient power, yeah, that sounds great. Yeah, instead of running Dragon Claw, because, like, why run Dragon Claw for the dragons when I can just run Rock Slide, which has stab and hits harder, you know? Or Rock Blast. Rock Blast could also be kind of neat. Hard to say. I think Rock Slide is better because it has the flinch chance, it has an AoE. Okay. Now, immediately, actually, Stone Edge is the only move to have any cooldown above 3 seconds. Let's go ahead and see if I invest in speed at all. Yeah, investing in speed, 36 points into speed doesn't reduce Stone Edge. 44. 2 is the next threshold. 8. Okay, so at 60 speed EVs, Stone Edge gets reduced. So that is so not worth it. So we invest in attack. What's Aerodactyl's defense? 65 defense. Jesus H. 85 when Mega'd. So We'll do more HP than defense, I think. Because its defense is already so low that investing in it too much would actually be kind of detrimental, I think. And again, don't forget this is going to be mega too, so it'll actually get 20 extra points in its speed, maybe reducing Stone Edge cooldown. So we can do like 128 and then the rest in defense. That actually gets pretty even. Maybe we invest a little bit less in defense. 120 in defense and then 138 HP. Just for whatever special attacks might come, like from Rotom. Rotom will probably one-shot me anyway, because base Aerodactyl's special defense is 75, which is better than I thought. And when it's Mega, it's 95, so that's not terrible. But again, it's one of those things where we need the HP more. In fact, we need the HP more. I could just do 100 in defense. Yeah, I wasn't thinking about Hell items, but like if I'm gonna Mega Aerodactyl, that takes care of that. Dragonite, I can give an Expert Belt. And then Rotom could just use a Magnet. It could also use Life Orb. Is Light Clay in the game? It could use Light Clay too. Let me take a look. Rotom has options. 1, D to A, held items list. Whoops, I accidentally clicked link. Dude, Therapy has not been running well on my computer lately. Light Clay is not in the game. Light Ball is. So, yeah, I'll just end up giving Rotom, like, Magnet. I think that'll be perfectly fine. And then Arrow... Yeah, I'm just gonna write these EVs down really quick. Arrow... 158... 2... 100. Alright, and now Rotom. Dude, why does this site tell you to select Pokemon and then bring down the drop-down menu for you to type in after? Why is that not just the search bar? We can do Reflect. Light Screen. Wow. And T-Bolt. With base cooldowns, I don't really need to worry about Rotom much other than its T-Bolt. Because Reflex and Light Screen will be up for a bit. Will-O-Wisp is fine. If I set it for Modesto, which I'm assuming is what I'll want. Modest Nature. Let's go ahead and see... Where does that come from? Where is the reduction? Okay, the reduction's at 52. So at 52 speed EVs is when things get reduced by a quarter second. I don't think I really need that. What I could do, honestly, I might not even need lights. Well, actually, I will need light screen. Light screen will help against, well, Rotom. Light screen, like, both screens do have their purpose here, and especially with everything being weak to electric, light screen is going to be huge to protect against other Rotoms. I could drop Will-O-Wisp instead of Reflect. Like, what is the point of having both Reflect and Will-O-Wisp? I mean, it completely invalidates physical attackers, which is nice. But I don't know if I really need to go quite that hard. I could swap WoW for another electric type attack, like Discharge, or I don't know, what else does Rotom get access to? I know it gets Charge Beam. Charge Beam could be cool. Electro Web. Parabolic Charge. That is interesting. That is real interesting, actually. So if Will-O-Wisp ends up not being very good, I can just use Rotom for screens and then 2 electric attacks. So yeah, my options are Parabolic Charge, which is nice for healing, Discharge, or there is Volt Switch. I don't know Volt Switch's range. Could also do Thunder. Thunder is neat. But yeah, it would probably be like Charge Beam. Charge Beam or Parabolic Charge is what I'm kind of sitting on. Either way, 52 EVs in speed to get that. So if I just... I mean, like, I can just do 252, 252 and be perfectly fine. Because its defenses are balanced and it just really needs HP. And I just do 4 in defense. Yeah, I think that's perfectly fine on Rotom. We go Modest, of course. Alright, that is going to be the team. Let's go ahead and finish building this up and then get into some PvP right and proper. I knew it would take a little bit, but I always like the team building on the stream because I think it's a lot more fun. Like, it's cool to see the creative process involved in it and everything. Okay, so, do I have vitamins? I mean, I've got some. I'm gonna need more protein, that for sure. Okay, so we'll start with Rotom. Rotom is going to be pretty simple. I don't know if I have any mints. I do have Adamant. Adamant. Haha. Modest. I've got plenty of these. That's cool. Okay, Rotom. Actually need more HP ups too. Okay, so Rotom has 252. Calcium. 2, and then resist feather. Alright. So that's Rotom's EVs. Next we'll do Dragonite, who is going to need... Oh, it's a fucking alpha. Whoops. Okay, let's go wipe that real quick. Shut up. Why do they call it base points? Doesn't make a lick of sense. Okay, so anyway. 252. Why did I do that? Oh my god. Yeah, you know, I just wiped 252 EVs so I could give it 252 EVs. No biggie. The day was good. I'm not really going to talk about it, but it's been okay. Funny enough, played enough Pokemon as is today. Don't really need to play more, but here we are. Okay, let's do that again. Alright, so 124. Protein is 252. Speed. That. And then the rest into defense. Should be 8. There we go. Alright, next is going to be Aerodactyl, who is going to need... We'll just start with HP, or with attack. Iron, I have exactly enough. And then HP up is going to be 152. Or actually, I guess it'll be 158. Yeah, alright. So that's all the EVs. We're just gonna sort by name. We have a magnet. Okay, magnet. Expert belt. And then Aerodactylite. Well, let's look at a couple of Rotom's moves here, actually, really quick. Let's put Charge Beam there. And we'll plus move things as we go to the dojo. Ice Punch. Stream Speed. And then Dragon Rush for a good stab. Rock Slide, oops, I'm pressing the wrong things. Stone Edge. Rock Slide. Those. We do get access to Thunder Fang. Okay. Not that we really need it. Because Fire Fang is going to be good coverage for the steals. Ice Fang is going to be used more for the dragons. Thunder Fang is only really going to be good against Gyarados, and I really don't know how common Gyarados is going to be. Like, I can see it being common because it's Gyarados. But at the same time, I don't think Gyarados has anything that really lets it stand out against... Like, it might get Stone Edge. Like, Stab Waterfall's good, but there's going to be so many Dragon types. It's going to be super weak to Rotom. Like, I don't know if it's going to be around that much. But things can be malleable. Let's go ahead and go to the Justice Dojo. Discharge comes out relatively quick. But Charge Beam does have the range. Parabolic Charge should also be similar to Discharge. I think that's what I want. Okay, I thought that felt weird, kind of weird. Like that. Ice Thunder, okay. Yeah, okay. Because I want that to feel natural. Okay. I mean, I could just use golds on everything. In fact, actually, because this is an alpha, Alright, now let's plus all these moves. Unfortunately, we have to do this real slow style. Hey, Pichu, what's up, dude? Okay, so the setup had a little bit more time in this than I thought it would. I thought it was going to take, like, maybe 45 minutes. But we're going to go ahead and get into our first match in about the hour mark. Which is longer than I wanted it to be, but oh well. Okay, that's gonna be pretty much it. Can we just select from the team that we have? Okay, Sky Battles are live. Current party. Peters, I get a lot of that, but most of that paragraph is not about your day. to keep it a buck with you. But I do get it. Altaria, Yveltal, Yveltal. Great. Not bad. Not bad. Not fucking bad. Rotom is stomping right now. Nice. Damn. I shouldn't have swapped. I should have just kept going and taken that. Double kill. Dude, my Pokemon can just use screens wherever. Oh, that freeze sucks. Just a little bit late, that's okay. I didn't get the pick for that. That sucks. That's how much damage that did? That's fucking sad. Double kill right at the end, number 13. Oh my god, dude. That was fucking nutty, dude. 13 kills. And Rotama popped off at the beginning. Oh, man. Didn't get first attacker because we use screens, but honestly, oh my god, dude. The classic dual screens lead. Where are my hyper offense mains at? I know you guys are loving that. And I know because I'm one of them. Oh, that's cool, Pichu. Nice. I played a bunch of Go that in hindsight I'm kind of wondering if I even should have played, but like I had fun with it. I achieved my goals with it, so I think like it was cool, but towards the end of it I was kind of wondering like what am I doing here, kind of, you know? Okay. Ray, Zard, Corviknight. Interesting. Nice. Oh god! Fuck you. I'm gonna do what you tell me. That sucks. Really? I didn't mean to use Fire Fang. That was a misinput. Are we fucking dead ass? That's fine. Rotom still lived! I didn't get the kill for that, but I don't even care. Rotom's a fucking monster. Holy shit, dude! It's interesting that these Rayquazas are mixed. Fuck you. Fine. Damn, that sucks. That guy got a double kill off that. I need to be using Aerodactyl more. Nice pick right at the end. Yeah, I was using Dragonite too much there. If I used Aerodactyl, especially as a Mega, I could have clinched that. That's okay, though. Still learning this team, still figuring it out. I am amazed at how much punishment Rotom is taking, honestly. This is fun. This is really cool. It's really neat to see. We haven't seen too much different yet. We've seen more Zard for sure. Everybody brought a Rayquaza for that one. But it's nice to play with different Pokemon like this. Like, this is an entirely different team with an entirely different playstyle, and it's really cool to see what's coming about for it. Right? Like, Rotom isn't a slow Pokemon. Okay, maybe it is. Don't really care about your Oblivion Wing. Wow! Oh, it had a Nasty Plot, didn't it? Unfucking real! Did it connect? It didn't connect. Cool. Why did you have to move, Rotom? That's so fucking obnoxious. You could have just stayed put and did your attack, but you had to try and move. Wow, weak. Double team? Oh, that's lame. Wow, that's all that did? I really thought that the Yveltal would have been closer to the Dragonite. That's why I went for Rock Slide there, but bad move. Lame. Oh my god, chill. Dang, we got thrown on that one. That's okay. Aerodactyl's honestly not as strong without the Mega, so I've got to try and get to Mega before I use it. Lord West, what do you mean Sky Battle's useless? Sky Battles are cool. Restricted metagames like that are always fun. Not that, you know, people really did them because they weren't really an option in... Like, if you play Gen 6 again and you go to, like, try to battle someone, Sky Battles aren't necessarily an option. It's a thing. It's a thing that's, like, only in the single player, as far as I'm aware. Metallic battles only? For steel types? I mean, I guess so. The thing about Sky Battles, it's more inclusive than just flying type Pokemon. Like, anything that levitates also counts for a Sky Battle, so that's what makes it kind of cool. Other than this game, of course. Lack of abilities and all that, eh? There's a Gyarados. There's another Gyarados. What was that? Oh, Staraptor? I do not fear Staraptor. Wow, that's crazy. That's actually crazy how well that worked for him. Nice. Damn, that Gyarados was flying. Wrong, yeah, that was a mistake. I meant to do Reflect, I did Light Screen by mistake, because I do not know which moves are where, apparently. Why did I attack Staraptor? Like, actually, though, what the fuck was that? Should be plussing these. Well, that's it. Oh my god, that's... It doesn't matter, but it's really obnoxious that my camera switched to who I was targeting. Double kill. Yeah, this whole format is supposed to mimic Sky Battles. The only difference being that abilities don't exist in this game, so anything that would have Levitate, which I don't know. I don't know what would have Levitate in this game had abilities existed. I'd have to actually look at the Pokédex. But, yeah, basically this is just poor man's Sky Battles. Yeah, Raichu X does, like, float off the ground, but it doesn't have Levitate, nor is it a Flying type. Nova, what's poppin', dude? How you doing? It's been a little bit, dude. What's up? Also, at this current point in my life, there's not much that's good. I'll tell you that much right now. Dude, that came out late. Gotcha. Picked! I love when they do this. Like, yes, good. Come to me so that I can just be fed. Thank you very much. Oh my god, what a double kill. You'll love to see it. I don't know if that was the best move. We're just gonna do that and win. Darn. Alright, Aerodactyl's rampage comes to a close. That was insane. Yeah, once Aerodactyl megas, that's the Super Saiyan right there. Look at this explosive battle. I had to give up that kill to set up, but honestly, worth it. Oh boy. Darn. That didn't go as well as I wanted it to. That's okay. Dude, the Quick Claw Rayquaza is actually kind of fucked up when you think about it. That's actually so messed up. Quick Claw Rayquaza. It's so fucked. But hey, you know what? We still got first. Oh, man. Rayquaza is still the most broken thing in the game. 210. Yeah, this is a fun little metagame. I like this a lot. I don't want to have to two-part this, but depending on how things go, I might have to. Like, let's see how things look at 11:30. Because we got into the battle so late, like we did a lot of team building. Okay. Like, what? Is reflect again instead of flight screen. And I am now paying for it. Darn. Alright, that got all sorts of chaotic. And this guy's just gonna let me get this. I'm gonna generate. I'm sorry, did that guy just use Earthquake? Alright, screen's up. Darn, that sucks. Nice. Nice. Okay, a little post-mortem defeat. That didn't exactly go as I thought it would have, but that's okay. Like, a lot of this really is just kind of figuring out how these Pokemon move. Thank you very much for that. I will take that every day of the week. Oh, yes. Thank you very much. Why do you have Earthquake, dude? Okay, so yeah, Gyarados does get Stone Edge, of course. Like I said, it probably would. Alright, kind of a goofy end there, but really good for the most part. 11 kills, pretty solid, I'd say. $210. I kind of wonder if we're going as fast as we should be right now. In a sense, it doesn't really feel like it. We're in a different spot. Rocky Helmet. I'll just generate meter off of you. Wow, look at this fool. Nice, got the pick. Oh, they got the twofer. I'm dead. Somehow I'm not dead. Damn! That sucks. Wow, really? Yeah, that defense boosted Skarmory. I didn't have a chance. No, everybody's going to him now! Really? Well, thanks for that. Dragonite's a fucking monster, dude. Somehow dodged that? Darn! Oh, the rampage right at the end there was snuffed. 30 seconds? Thank you. Just kind of brute force that and you're good. Extreme speed got it right at the end. Dude, extreme speed is so good. Oh, it takes me back. 15! I got 3 times the amount of kills everyone else did. Which isn't saying much because I totally picked off the AFK guy a bunch, but whatever. Prince Roy, what's going on, dude? Oh my god. 260. That is absolutely a new record. Oof. And still that was only 1 rank. Oh shit. The one Frigibax fan. Welcome in, how you doing? I am doing okay. I am Pokemon'd the hell out after this entire month with Pokemon Go Fest and makeup days and Raichu and all that stuff. But I'm doing okay. Doing good. I actually wanted to stream The Adventures of Elliot today and not this, but I didn't want to lose my chance to stream this because I don't know what this week is going to look like, so. Really, I forgot about this game. Hope we get a Pokemon Legends Hoenn. The way they've been treating the Legends game so far is interesting. They pay them some mind, but not a ton. Ah, yes! Focus Blast, a very powerful move against the flying type Pokemon, which is what we're going against. Wow, Bounce killed me. I was questioning if it would, but I didn't think it would. Like, I gave it a quick thought, and that was it. So color me surprised. Maybe we get the pick? Yep. We got complete. Oh, actually, that kill did count as that Charizard's. Good on them. Forget setting up. I'm just gonna go for the kill. Thank you very much, dear somebody. Damn! Meteor beam from downtown. You reached A rank for the first time? Nice, dude. Congrats. Happy for ya. That can be arduous. I get it. Dude, why is this guy using Focus Blast? Aw, dude. I was scrambling. That was silly. Yeah, no, the way they treat the Legends games though, they give them some mind but not a ton. So like Legends Arceus really, I feel like, did not get a ton of love. I don't know if that counted. I don't think it did. They kind of just leave it as a one and done and kind of like patch or update it the one or two times. That's really about it. But I mean, these are supposed to be like side grade games. They're not the next generational games, so it makes sense that they would get a little less attention. I mean, if you compare any game to a mainline game, of course it's going to get a little bit... It's going to feel a little bit sidelined. Rayquaza's overrated? I mean, it's... I would say it is very well rated. It is one of the most broken Pokemon of all time, and it is rated as such for good reason. Like, going into this, I knew exactly that Rayquaza was going to be all over the place because it's Mega Rayquaza. Like, how could it not be? You get to Mega and use an item, like, it's the best of both worlds. And Rayquaza's move pool, oh my god. Like, yeah, on the special side, it's kind of wanting. If you're running special Rayquaza, you definitely need to supplement that instead of just run natural, but it still gets the job done. And candidly at that. They're just gonna... alright. What? What did you expect? Oh, that was messed up. I cannot believe how much of a monster Rotom is. Its only downfall being that I didn't mean to switch into Aerodactyl, but that's okay. No, we flinched! That sucks so bad! Oh. I'll take that, thank you. Mega Gyarados is a really interesting pick, admittedly. I was wondering if Gyarados would get used, and I was kind of right in my assessment. It's just in a really weird manner. I guess I'll just Charge Beam. I need to keep the Mega Energy flowing. That's fine. I'm okay to go down. Yeah, I need to keep the Mega Energy so that way I can use Aerodactyl when I need. That sucks. Oh my god. I shouldn't have Dark Pulsed. That's okay. We got this one in the bag. There is literally no way for this guy to make a comeback, I don't think. You're blaming me for Papa Roach covering Limp Bizkit? What? Like I said Limp Bizkit. Dude, what do you mean Papa Roach is covering Limp Bizkit? What do you... What? There's a live performance of Papa Roach covering Break Stuff. No, dude, I can't play this on stream, but I want to listen to it so bad. What the hell do you mean, dude? Dude. Oh my god. You're doing Warp Tour? Dude, oh my god. I only got to do Warp Tour one time. It was so good, though. It was like 2009, 2010. It was so sick, dude. There was A7X. I'm pretty sure Disturbed was here. My Chemical Romance. Who else was here? I think Smashing Pumpkins was? Dude, it was a sick show. I fucking loved it. And I told the story a few times on stream, but it was when they were giving out all the monsters. Data Remember was there? Aw, damn. I've never actually seen a Data Remember live. Totes? Totes has multiple times, and I'm kind of jealous of that. But I was never... Like, he was always the bigger fan of Data Remember than I was, so... Ooh, this guy's running dual screens too! Dual screens Aerodactyl! Bro, we're running the same build! Alright, let's see how Arrow doesn't... Shocker. Yeah, Aerodactyl really needs its Mega to succeed here. When it gets it sure can stomp, but it really does need it. Oh my god, I almost ran Rock Blast too. That's nutty. The Ray. Switch too late. I always do that. I always switch a little too late. Which fucking sucks. Because, like, I'm always on point, but... Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Nice. Are you for real? I can't swap anymore. I can't. Dude! When I use the long range Pokemon, I have to be so much closer to them. I really do not like using them. Like, instead of puppeteering the Pokemon to my targets, I have to do the opposite. I have to puppet myself to my Pokemon. It's really bizarre. Chiodios? I never really listened to Chiodios. They were my exes. One of my exes, or one of my favorite bands of my ex. That's how I needed to say that. Is anything like that time Puddle of Mud did an acoustic Nirvana cover? I've never heard that before. But yeah, it might be in the same ballpark there. Yeah, what a crazy lineup, dude. Viper, how you doing, by the way? Welcome in. That's a nice picture, Arya. We're not in our usual spot. We're on the opposite side. Damn! Was that ancient power? Damn. Dude, that charge boosted T-Bolt did an insane amount on my Rotom. That was through light screen too. Go ahead. What the hell was I doing there? Oh my god, that was... like, I made every wrong move. What the fuck was I thinking? Darn. Damn, Gyarados lived that? That's really unfortunate because I wanted that so bad. Double down with the ice punch. Okay, so the guy that disconnected was the Rotom player. That's fine. Double down. I'll take that. That's just an extra 10 points. SiriusXM took down the video so fast after the comments were posted. Dude, if you Viper, if you have that posted in the music room, I gotta see it. Yeah, the points just aren't getting as far as they normally do, I feel like. Maybe I'm just getting less. I think I'm just getting less points overall. I mean, it is true. Without the power of Earthquake, I'm definitely not getting super high scores every time. Do you mean I've been a demon this season? I don't think I have at all. There's been some really cool stuff, but I haven't been as dominant as I normally am. Which makes sense, because, well, like I was saying, Earthquake. Earthquake has kind of always been the best move in the game forever. But yeah, there's not really that many spread moves. It's easy to get picked off. It's also easy to pick off others. But I will say the dual screens are nice. They're not amazing, but they are really nice. Air slash that. That was... I did that because I wanted to build meter. I shouldn't have done that. That was a complete misplay. Yeah, all the rays are running Meteor Beam, though. Which is interesting. Hello? Nice. All right, Mr. Pidgeot is half AFK. Love to see it. Twister. Homeboy's using Twister. Nani, the fuck is that? Was that? Huh? Okay. We fear the Rayquaza that has a defense boost. We do. We tell ourselves we don't, but we do. That blows. That blows tremendously. Damn, that sucks. I'm guessing that was Meteor Beam. Great, I'm left alone with two Rayquazas. Two Rayquazas, one Lin, my favorite game. Fuck you. Fuck you. Thank you for inflating my ego. speed, you idiots! Jesus Christ, dude. That was a certified Bobby Scar moment if I've ever seen it. Can we get a "did he just" in the chat? Golly, dude. Miss Scar. Of everybody that's left the melee scene for the most part and is like hardly in it nowadays, Bobby Scar being gone is the one that hurts the most. I definitely had a hard time when Prague stepped away, like way early on. Early on, I say, as if no, that wasn't after I joined the scene. But yeah, dude, Scar and Toph. Ugh. Tournaments just aren't the same anymore. Like, I like Walt's commentary. Like, Walt's commentary is pretty good. But, I mean, dude, those top 8s... It's not the same anymore. Oh, I didn't get that Salamence kill. I didn't realize that. That sucks. Didn't get that. Somehow I am alive. I'm not really sure what to do here, I'm not gonna lie. You've gotta be fucking joking, dude. The amount of flinches I've gotten, or I've been hit by, rather, I've received. Being on the receiving end of flinches is the best way to put that, I think. Somehow I got that. Did that say tackle? I'm just gonna not die. Alright, what do you got from me, my good man? So this is how it's gonna be? Okay. Nice. Yeah, bite v bite. Darn it! Ah! I was hoping Stone Edge could have fired off, but it just took a little too long to charge. Darn it. That sucks. Alright, we tied for first. That's not bad. Yeah, this isn't going too poorly. I was hoping it would have gone a little bit faster, but, well, these never go fast. Like, 160, that's on the higher end. Normally, I feel like 140, 150 is the average we seem to get through on this. But I feel like it's been like 120, 130. And it's starting to feel like it. Like, we still have 3 ranks to go. Alright, I want to see if Viper posted this puddle of mud cover. Oh, I've got to see that. I have got to. Nice. What the hell just happened? Darn it. Oh well. No, he noticed the attack buff. That sucks. Alright, so everyone's running physical dragons. Never mind, somebody's using... never mind. I'll just take that. Was that count as mine? I have no idea. Dude, I pressed the button twice before anything came out. Alright. I should have ice banged here. That's okay. Alright. Not bad. Aerodactyl is definitely improving himself. He does really need his Mega, though. Like, he absolutely does. It's not even up for debate. Really? Case in point. Okay. Damn, that dude cleaned up. They both kind of cleaned up. That wasn't too bad. I felt okay with that. The last minute I could have done a lot better. But I felt pretty in control of a lot of that, so we're doing okay. Still, I have to get more kills so I get more points. So I can actually be done. 190, though, is actually really good. And what paltry rewards for getting first, my god. I've kind of been paying attention to how many apricorn balls I've been getting, and it has not been much. Like, I've gotten a few, but, nothing I guess it's been pretty close to 50-50. Chili Dog, what's poppin', dude? Good evening to you, good sir. The Rotom lead with the dual screens, I fucking love. Hey, a Scyther! That's cool! No, dude! That guy just got a double kill for that? Alright, hit him with the 1-2. We're gonna generate some meter. Swap, or not. Oh, that's a cool Leaf cosplay. That's really cool! Alright, I'll take a pot shot at you. Uh-oh. Yeah, that's the first time I've seen something like that. That's really cool. It's got the pick. We Ice Punch now because the Rayquaza is going to come in a second. P-Punch. Mega Ray is here. Mega Ray smacked my ass. It looks like they've got a Life Orb, which they don't really need. What? You got the kill? How did you get the kill for that? That's crazy. Oh, I didn't realize. Oh well. Let's see how much Ice Fang does. It's just not enough, dude. Yeah, like Aerodactyl really does need its Mega. There's no two ways about it. Oops. I didn't mean that. Damn, that guy got 11? Yeah, it's Rayquaza. I mean, do I need to pull up Mega Rayquaza's stats? Like... We're doing okay, but man, it's just not going quite as fast as I want to. Yeah, Rayquaza is just ridiculous. I mean, like, just for fun. Just for funsies. Let's pull up Mega Rayquaza's stats. So at base, Rayquaza has 680. Okay, that's cool. $680 base stat total with 105 HP, 150 attack and special attack, 90 defense and special defense, and 95 speed. When it Mega Evolves, it Keep in mind, when you Mega Evolve, you get a 100 stat, or you get 100 points added to your base stat total. You get an extra 30 attack and special attack, which is actually, I thought it had more attack than special attack. But I mean, either way, you get 30 attack and special attack. You get 10 in both your defenses, and you get 20 speed. So yeah, it's freaking Mega Rayquaza. What can you say? It has tons of natural bulk. It has monster offenses. It can hold an item. Somebody did not load in. Thanks for softening him up. Oh, that's really funny. I almost went for Ice Punch. Do people realize that Mega Dragonite is special? That sucks. Ooh, Iron Tail is neat. I'll give you that one. This is fucked up. This is so mean. Go ahead. Darn it! Oh, I wanted to get that heal so bad. Oh, man. Dude, you don't understand. Did that say 16 kills, dude? Oh my god. Oh, dude. That was so fucking rude of me. 260. Still, that's not a new record. But I am gonna immortalize that. Oh, dude. Welcome back, Frigibax fan. How you doing? People need to get it together. You hate flying types. This is kind of what I wanted out of this game from the PvP after a while. The PvP was getting really stale because I have a good record of not missing a season. And it was getting stale a little bit. They did some small shakeups, but nothing quite like this. That guy DC'd. Yeah, this is genuinely like a whole new thing that they've tried. And for me personally, I'm having a good time with it. Even aside from the utter curb stomping I'm giving some of these people. Like, if you see a Rotom, why don't you swap? I don't get it. Worth it. You don't swap on a Rotom? That is ballsy. That was really ballsy. Ooh, okay. Skull Bash? Skull Bash, huh? I'm just gonna do this. Nice dodge, I will say that. Go, Dragonite! Alright. This is actually well done. That was really well done. I haven't actually seen such good defensive play 1v1 like that in this game. That was really well. That was really well done. Alright, so the guy in the bottom right has used Garchomp and Charizard a lot. Garchar. That's the core we're gonna call it. Or Camerupt. Maybe they've used Camerupt a lot. And that's how they got Fire and Ground. And then Flying was just like Rayquaza or something, I don't know. Alright, we're at B rank. Been live for 2 hours, 16 minutes. So actually, this isn't going as slow as I thought it was. I thought we were getting ranks at a really strange rate, but the points never really lined up. But yeah, we've been doing the PvP for about an hour 20 minutes, and we're at B. So we don't have too much more to go. Should be pretty good. Rotom, Delibird. The Delibird user, we see him! I was hoping we'd see a Delibird at some point. Thank you. Appreciate that, Delibird. Damn, that sucks. Alright, we generate meter. We got the kill! Somehow that kill was ours. I don't really know how or why, but I'll take it. I haven't seen Aerodactyl as much as I thought I would. Double down. Okay, I'll give you that. Dude, do people really not understand that Mega Dragonite is special based? I mean, I guess they're gaining bulk when they Mega, but they're losing so much power. What a fascinating prospect. Thanks for that. Thanks for that. Really? That killed? That must have been charge boosted. I should have made it earlier. I was waiting to see what this guy would do. That sucks. I had to use Rock Slide. That's so obnoxious. I hate ranged moves. Ranged moves in this game do not puppet well whatsoever. They're really obnoxious. I really should have just used like Iron Head or something. Ooh, that's a kill for you. Nice. Wow. Not only did I not get to get my Ice Punch off, it actually fed into his Meteor Beam. Also, you could see exactly how long it takes to swap right there. As I've always said in this game, swapping is literally the biggest issue. Because you saw right there, that was 5 seconds of downtime just to swap. Still wholeheartedly believe that is one of the biggest issues this game suffers. Nice pictures. Alright, that last one was okay. We got an alright amount of points. Could have gotten more. Damn, weak. Not seeing too many Dragonites until now, by the way. Dragonite wasn't super common until this point, which I find interesting. Two, three, four. I hate swapping. Swapping is so freaking annoying, dude. Darn it. You know what? Fuck getting the screens up. Wow, that's some bullshit. That's a cool double down. That's a double down I'll take. Interesting. That character, that girl's character looks like a Tetsuya Nomura character. In kind of a positive sense. Ooh, okay. I shouldn't have challenged that. Fair enough. Focus Ash is goated. Who would have thunk it? Okay. The fuck was that? That count? That was a cool anime moment. Wonder if that counted. We did get 11, so maybe it did. $200, that's a good amount of points. Yeah, I feel like you do need a little bit less to rank up, but I'm not really certain. Either way, we're gonna need one more of those, so we're gonna need 200 more points, maybe a little bit less. Finish up. Dude, it's Bottle Guy again. The repeat ball really is good for Rotom fan, huh? No, dude, the Dragonite. That made for a cool double down, though. I'll take that. What the hell is going on? Darn. I don't really know what that last, like, 30 seconds was. And I don't know if I really want to know. Who is using Focus Blast in the all-flying type competition? Why am I seeing this multiple times? Ooh, that could have killed me. I don't know what I was thinking. That was a cool freeze frame. I don't really know what I was thinking, but at least that was a cool freeze frame. That blows. Oh my god, this Rayquaza's juiced. Nothing's happened. That Rayquaza is indestructible. It is omnipotent. It is omniscient. It is omni everything. It's omni, dude. No, it's not Dragon Claw, it's Outrage, Peters. And it's Ice Fang, which, I mean, I guess it's Ice Bite, let's be real. That's it! 160! Didn't even need 200. And we get a Moon Ball for our efforts. Look at that. And a Suite of Feathers. You earned a new title, the Electric Type User. Alright, that was fun. That was really cool. I had a lot of fun with that, personally. You can bet your ass nobody was using Talonflame. Very few people were using Staraptor at all. I think we saw more Staraptors than Hawluchas, and even then it wasn't very much. They weren't Mega, I don't think. One or two of them might have been, but we only saw one that I know for sure. And then we only saw one Hawlucha. No, we saw two Hawluchas. One at the beginning and then one on that last match. But yeah, that was pretty good. And we're ending a little bit earlier than I thought, which kind of puts us in line with where I wanted to be before. Yeah, that was a goofy ass. Oh my god, what a goofy little season that was. But it was exactly what I wanted. Seriously, I was looking for something that really changed things up, and that was exactly that. Is this our room? I don't even remember. It's 202, right? Yeah, this is Tawny's room. Yep, there's our big old canary plush. Yeah, what a bizarre little moment that was. Anyway, that's gonna go ahead and do it for the stream, guys. I thank you all for watching. The next time I stream this will be whenever there's a new season, I guess. Oh yes, Viper, thank you for reminding me. I wanted to ask, did you want me to make a video on that, or did you want me to just open it? Because I had it here and I set it aside specifically to make a video on it, and then I forgot about it. So I haven't actually opened it, but I have it here because I totally forgot to ask about that. It's been a week, man. Let me tell you. It's so well, yeah. I mean, Outrage is a Dragon type attack. It's supposed to look like that, but Dragon Claw is just like a single swipe. So, you know, when you know the Pokemon moves, then you can tell the animations apart really easily. But if you don't know what you're looking at, then you don't know what you're looking at, which I understand. It's totally video worthy. Okay, fine. Video coming soon then on whatever the fuck Viper sent me. But yeah, that's gonna go ahead and do it for me, guys. Thank you again for watching. I will be back at some point. Oh god, I don't think I'll be back until Saturday. Yeah, with how this week is looking for me so far, my next available time is not going to be until Saturday. Hopefully things change soon. We're gonna see how this is, but until then, I'm gonna see if I can at least try to douse for that last legendary in Pokopia, and I guess open whatever package this is. So there's gonna be a couple different video uploads on the YouTube channel. Go ahead and you know, follow up and all that jazz there, or subscribe, I guess is what you do on YouTube. So subscribe to the channel. YouTube.com/linksword. All the VODs are there and everything. So if you're missing me, at least there's the VODs. But yeah, anyways, you guys take care. Thanks for hanging. I appreciate it. Have a good start to your week, and be safe out there. There's all sorts of weird viruses and whatnot. So anyways, yeah, you guys take care. Have yourselves a good one, and see you next time.